Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rogue Trader, where we just took our revenge on the Avers. We ripped we found the leader of the Anvers. I said Avers throughout the entire first episode, but they're actually called the Anvers. Hopefully that had some comedic value. But yeah, we found the leader, and we pried his chainsword from his cold dead hands, and we put them into Abelard's very alive hands. So we got an Anver chainsword, not Aver, Anver. So yeah, that's what they're called. But we don't have to remember their names anymore because they don't exist. Today, the plan is to head to a funeral and ruin it for all the participants. And hopefully we can leave Footfall behind us and talk to so many people on our ship. There's like an insane amount of people that we need to talk to. And you know, get a feel of how they feel and share our feelings with them and build bonds and get a bit of a personal rapport with our crew.
I always keep my options open.
Yes, just like Janice has said, we need to keep our options open when it comes to these Oh, there's a thing. Go grab the thing. More fuel. Oh yeah, everybody likes fuel. Did you get stuck, guys? That's okay. That's okay. Let's go to the atrium because that is, yeah. We also need to talk to the Drusians one final time, and we also have a meeting booked with Opticon 22 before we leave. And we have a meeting booked with Solomorn before we leave. Maybe that's actually... No, it's not one. They're all important. There's like so many important meetings that we need to get to. And
Let us not dawdle.
I think they changed this, right? I've never come in from this side. And isn't that cool? Gunsmith's Guild. More Anver letters. Yeah, Anver. Anver, exactly. You don't even care, do you? You want to go fight on religious store and the rest is ours. Okay, this didn't trigger before, but as you can see, there's a bunch of people who are already very angry with the Liege Forum because, well, they're almost suffering from famine in this station, which we are going to
Keep your wits about you.
To punish any enemies of humanity. Dreadful seeing them. Drukara, behavior, villainy. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna engage in these base entertainments. We are way too fancy for that. More Anver letters, right? Yeah, more Anver letters. They're very good at marketing, that gang. Or at least active. Hello. The low hum of quiet voices and a dozen gazes shift to you. Greetings, you must be... he glances at the scroll in his mechanical hand implant. Mistress Fidelio, all the guests have arrived. You are the last on the list, and we couldn't well start without you. Your presence is absolutely vital. Well, we can play along, since, nobody knows who we are on the station yet. Let's have a little fun at the pirate funeral. Please, we can talk later. The chaplain is about to begin. Okay. We can be respectful. Look around with ideas of awareness. The gathering you found yourself in seems refined and respectable at first glance. The decorations and the attendings' clothes speak of wealth. And so does the location, which isn't fronted from the leech's residence. But you notice that most of the gathered are of rather imposing physique. Many of them have scars and military-grade implants. Several of the guests looks like they are covering the exit. A few are clearly carrying concealed weapons. Okay. What is this place and what's going on here? I know nothing about this place. I sense danger and opportunity. Oh, yeah, well, we'll definitely get into that opportunity. And the danger is a whole lot greater. Well, what's the worst that could happen? Nobody has heard the name. Well, let us join this funeral. Oh, what a terrible, sorrowful day. We pay our respects to the life and soul of Footfall Society, a loyal servant of the Imperium, a generous benefactor who spared no expense to keep the fire of faith burning, and an example to all future generations. Just put my phone on silence. There we are. A generous benefactor who spared no expense to keep the fire of faith burning, and an example to all future generations. The most noble and unforgettable Master Bellaro. This loss, he continues. So let us offer a prayer to the Emperor for the repose of Master Bellario's soul and the property of his heirs. I now pass it over to you, most reverend chaplain. Okay, revered chaplain, right? That's what it should be. Maybe a typo. Who knows? And you are all here, you vultures. Let us offer up a prayer then. But if you think that the Emperor, or the messenger of his will, in other words, myself, does not see into your vile souls, you are sorely mistaken. Oh, I like this guy. I wasn't referring to Mistress Fidelio. At least, Dens himself wanted to see her at his funeral. But the rest, I know every one of you, and I would be astonished to discover anyone here who truly mourns this loss. But of course, I am grief-stricken. So go ahead, pray for Bellario's soul. Soon the flames will take him, a fitting end for a life like his. May the Emperor keep his soul. May the Emperor keep his soul.
The whispers told me how.
People definitely want Fidelio dead. Okay. So they want us dead, do they? Repentance could have some connection to the mystery. Okay. What are you doing back here, Adelia? Hello. Who are you and what are you doing here? Hiding. I thought I was gonna cry and then I didn't want to see. My name is Adelia Balaro. It's my grandpa there in the box. The tears will pass, Adelia, the tears will pass. The strength will return and your courage will never leave you. Yeah, you are a strange character, Argenta. She cares a surprising amount for the amount of murder she likes to do. Adelia tries to smile and just nods seriously. But if you do not wish to be parted from your forefather, then sever his head, embalm it, and put it in your bed. Speak to him before you go to sleep, man. Kibella, maybe don't. Yeah. Don't talk like that about Kibella, idea. You ever heard of the name Fidelio? My dad was very mad at, but Dad is always mad at everyone. At Grandpa, Mom, Dagan, Chaplain. Where are your parents? Did your grandfather ever mention the word repentance to you? He did. He kept appearing in our house, and it kept appearing in our house. That word kept appearing in our house, and nobody knew who wrote it. I used to make Grandpa happy when I was little. He always smiled when he saw it, but then later, when I was a little bigger and Grandpa already old, it stopped making him happy. He was sad, and it would just sit there and stare at nothing. After that, he got sick. Okay. When he got sick, the writing started to scare him, and more of it appeared. Repentance, even in his bedroom. One time, he pointed at the word and said something very weird about dead eyes, about cobras going to class. Well, that sounds pretty insane. About cobras going into class. Are you sure this is what your grandfather said? Of course I'm sure. My grandpa was ill, I sat with him, and one time he just started talking about cobras. It was sad, but it was also a little funny. Cobra, get to class, he said. Well, I was thinking about just barging in here and ruining the funeral, but I'm getting kind of intrigued in this mystery now. Perhaps this is the old Navy officer in me talking, but I'm almost certain that he wasn't talking about a snake, but a Cobra-class destroyer. Cobra is going to class, you see. Cobra-class destroyer. Yeah. Maybe. Someone left some strange words in the Book of Remembrance as if they were from Fidelio. Was that your doing by any chance? That would have been a funny prank. But I don't play pranks. It was someone else. Maybe Fidelio did it very quietly, or maybe it was someone who's not on the list. But also, nobody would suspect. Okay. Well... Dead eyes, repentance. Yeah, the whole want us dead is a good start. Is a good start. Someone guessed. Okay, nice. Up close, Chaplain leaves an even stronger impression. A tall, burly man whose face and hands bear numerous scars. His entire visage seems to tell the story of many heretics who met their end upon their encounter with this adept of true faith. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Fidelio. I prefer to go by Chaplain. It is both my name and my occupation. Very cool. It's funny. Despite being Denze's, that is to say, Master Ballardo's closest associate and confessor. I never heard of you. The woman he chose is to be his sole heir. I'm glad, of course, that the inheritance didn't go to any of the others, the vultures, but I'm still curious, why you? Well, I do understand, we were especially close, you know. Persuasion test succeeded. Unsurprising, Dens did like remarkable people, and he knew how to get people to like him. Well, as do I. Given your speech during the ceremony, I take it you're not found of the other attendees. I'm a missionary of St. Lucius, True Food Imperium speaks through me. I see no point in pretense. All those gather have one goal. Yeah, they all want the same thing we do, which is his inheritance. It's just that I'm sickened by the thought that such a great man has left behind nothing but a pile of human refuge. His son is a drunk and a weakling. His friend Dragon, the one who greeted you at the entrance, is a dim-witted brute with an incredibly bloated ego. His widow made off with made off on the family yacht in the direction of the mall, while his body was still warm, with an entourage of fine, brawny, good-looking young fellows. Well, isn't that sad? On the matter of the inheritance, when can I clear it? You just couldn't wait, can you? Well, you know, I have to ask somebody, and you seem to be a authority figure. So, yeah. After the funeral, Dens will be delivered into the flames. Then we will announce his last will and testament, and you will officially come into your inheritance. I have a strong suspicion the people here wants to be dead. You don't say. How can this be? Someone wants the sole heir of a tremendous fortune dead. Yeah, I know. It's very surprising. Thank you for speaking to me.
I always have a backup plan.
Whoa. More traps. Somebody definitely wants us dead. Efficient body glove. Very nice. Shredder shotgun, also nice. Nice.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Raw Imperium has succeeded. The implants left in the sense body speak of high standing. Expensive tech is typically extracted from the dead, and only the most prominent and wealthy avoid this fate upon their death. Abelard, you know this man? Do I? I would tell you all about this man, but the words I'd use would be improper for this funeral. This, my lady, is Jerican Dens, known back in the day as one of the most notorious pirates in the Coronis Expanse. They nicknamed him Jerican for his habit of having a jug or two of promethium on hand. He'd love to burn things. Oh yes, he was a menace back then. How long was it? 60 years ago? I was serving my last days in the Navy when news came of his latest attack. Well. There was a time when the sight of Jerican in a coffin would have been enough to make me dance, quite literally, by the throne. I would have danced a jig on the spot. Can't you please dance a jig, Abelard? I would love to see you do that. But now, I don't know. No more jumping into the warp right from under the cruiser's nose, eh? You old beast. Who would have thought that I'd be at your funeral? Yeah, who would have thought? This is very grand for a private funeral, no? Folks on football are known to turn a blind eye to many things, but even the locals aren't so unscrupulous to honor pirate scum a few paces from the leisure's residence. But no one have heard of dance in so many decades. I barely recognize them myself, and Master Ballardo. That is Ballardo. is what they call it. Now remember, Reverend Hieronymus mentioned the Master Bellardo as one of the biggest donors to his temple. Well. Well. Oh my good Mistress Fidelio, I hope you're satisfied with the services provided by our establishment. I beg you, help me, but please, keep your voice down. We can't let anybody hear us. It's a matter of life and death. What is the matter? Please understand, it's very difficult to get by on football with my wages, and imperial regulation directly prohibits the chief operator of the ceremonium from leaving the workplace for any reason than sleep, food, severe illness, and administration of sacraments. Therefore, I am practically forced, to look for other sources of income that allow me to stay within the walls of this here establishment. I've set up a little, shall we say, enterprise. I replace the implants of the deceased with identical replicas and sell them to the right people when I have a shipment ready. I just prepared a newest batch of superb, unique implants for the highest quality, but I got careless. I used my first sick leave in 4 standard years. And that was the very day Master Bellardo passed away, and his family was quick to recognize someone. I simply didn't have time to prepare, and now the container full of goods is in the furnace. If you don't help me, they're going to burn any minute. You are trying to trick me to go into a furnace at a funeral where everybody wants me dead? Why did you hide it in this crematorium's furnace? Well, I will help you. You see, I am most definitely Mistress Fidelio. I am afraid misplaced some of my documents. If you make me a copy of everything you can find in the archives that has my name on it, I'll get your contraband. I will help if I can. Throne preserve you. It's definitely a trap. Throne preserve you. Make it look like you're just about having a look around. It's a lot easier for you to wander into a restricted area without arousing any suspicions. Find the container in the far corner, get out, and get back to me. I'll be waiting. To the crematorium.
The whispers told me a secret.
They literally put a trap right there. I mean, I've never seen more of an obvious setup in my life. So let's...
Is there money to be made?
Talk to Mr. Guy over here. First mate Diggin, as he's called. The old man welcomes you at the entrance, is shifting from foot to foot and keeps glancing around with a gloomy expression. You never introduce yourself. I am Diggin Otheo, first mate of Dance's ship, Master Bellardo. Given the deceased former occupation, I have a good idea. Okay, how did they die? Badly. He went downhill real fast. Did he ever mention repentance to you? Yeah. Listen, old friend. How long did this thing go into writing? Anything else strange happen in this? How long? Like flying knickknacks, furniture growing tentacles, people dying for no reason. All kinds of stuff happened, my girl. things going flying, people dying too. Servants, that is. Whenever we felt like remembering our glory days and got sloth, all the good stuff, and alright, serious talk. No, nothing in that house. Nothing sorceress apart from the writing. As for it when it began, she knows 10, 12 years ago. Okay. Well. Cleric. Some guest.
I always keep my options open.
I better myself through my service.
To the crematorium. And I guess we're just walking into an obvious trap. Because lack of options, I guess. There's probably somebody else to talk to, but you know, let's see where this road takes us. Right. Yeah, let's be super naive.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Let us not dawdle.
Oh no, it's a trap, guys.
Well, what do we have here?
My ears are ringing.
I will lead us to fortune. I'll make it happen.
Please shoot fast.
It's as good as done.
Just a minor setback.
There we go. Did everybody fall over? Oh, come on now. They're on fire. Put them up quick. Thank you. What are you and what are you doing here? Who are you and what are you doing here? Well, thanks for being kind. And helping us. Do you know who Fidelio is? I mean, I wasn't a fifth dead. He used to live on the fifth void, and his hussy keep yelling, "Oh, like my Fidelio did." Same deal, right? I don't think so. No, I'm sorry. How do we get out of here? Well, there's no climbing back in the crematorium for you. Look at yourself. You've burned and collapsed, but no biggie. I must take my leave.
Always
Okay.
keep your eye on the prize.
Return on demand answers. Where are we looking? Oh, we are... So much fuel. Oh, we will have it. Okay, yeah, but oh
Keep
yeah,
your wits
this
about
is
you.
this place. Weird. We can actually go here on one of like
Nothing
Jay's
escapes
quests,
my sight.
but much later in the game. So I guess. These vagabonds are gonna have to move out pretty soon. Athletics.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Yeah.
I always have a backup plan.
A horrible stench reaches your nostrils long before you see its source. A corridor where protruded pipes are disgorging streams of murky sludge. In the distance, you see a lever that opens the doors leading outside. This is the only way to reach it by submerging yourself in the sludge. Yeah, I'm not stepping into that. Genius is fake too French. I'm too old for this shit. Somebody's got to build a leaper, right? Hardy har har. Yeah. The American specimens in the water are so diverse that in a matter of speaking, they lay bare the entire way of life on footfall. Yes, Eogan, you... No, it's probably... Well, you get this opportunity to investigate, Eogan. Yeah, it's disgusting. But it's for science, Eogan. We need to haze our new hires. Thank you, man. Thank you.
I always keep
Very
my options
disgusting.
open.
Is that out?
See? Right there.
Yeah, we don't want to step out on... Thank you, Archie.
Never doubt me.
You never do. Except when you fail. Right, so... Are we back at the warehouse? I guess we are back at the warehouse.
Is there money to be made?
Right. Move it. I said move it. If the inspection gets here, gets to the circus station before we do, I'll help all of you recycle. Yelling your brains out at servitors won't make them work any faster. Nowadays, it won't. You know another way to get the lazy brutes to shift themselves? Well, no. No, I'm Fidelio. I am not. Believe it or not, neither do I. And just what are you doing here? We're from Footfall Station Services, carrying out scheduled maintenance. Look, all I'm trying to do here is to get a hold of an inheritance, okay? I'm not looking for a fight with you. You seem like hardworking individuals, right? So... No, you will pay for this, actually.
I'll make an example out of you.
And Idira, you are pretty hurt, so you stand back there. It's gonna be fine. And Abelard, yeah, you'll be right there. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. So yes. So yeah, let's... No. That guy, and that guy, and that guy. Well, okay, wasn't what I wanted to happen, but...
Nuncius, I'm relying on you.
It's probably fine. Maybe.
Doubt is for the weak.
I should have done that first.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh well. Can't have it all. Oh yeah. I always forget these because we've just started using them.
The machine's lived its proof.
And then maybe we can a couple of those.
Executing command.
Very nice. And galvanic gate, oh yeah.
Astute observation.
Make that happen. We should probably, you know, have done that earlier. Cover efficiency. Oh yeah, Kibella is out in the open.
Executing command.
That wasn't really my intention.
Lucius.
And you missed. Oh, okay. Now, let us do that.
I'll do it.
And maybe we can kill both of those.
Strike is a prayer.
Yes. I love it when you go all ham.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
We can't really see a lot of them, can we? So I guess maybe no, we can't really see. Let's save our momentum until these guys get a little bit closer. He's gonna go as that direction, of course.
That bayonets will endure.
Back with endure. Oh, stun grenade. Oh, of course. They know how to use stun grenades. Do we use that now? Maybe we do. Yes, your heroic action. But first, maybe we set up a little bit of dodge for everybody. Not that it's gonna help a lot, but
On it.
Turn of events.
and let's put our raid over.
Let's
just
see
in
what
case-
you can do.
Just in case we actually the triggers and work on. Oh yeah, we can't. No, we can't. Let's try that.
If only you knew what awaits you. But of course, farewell.
Yes. Not perfect, far from it, but yeah, they were stunned by a stun grenade. That happens sometimes.
I'll do it.
Let's try it.
My Emperor!
And flame him.
Faith without practice.
Perfect. I'm just gonna stand here because all of us were affected by. Oh yeah, we have a tiny bit of movement because we were stunned. But we can maybe do...
I don't need luck. I have strategy. You should feel honored to witness this.
And you wasted. That's okay. That's okay. That. Yeah, or you can kick now. So I'm thinking because she gets something called versatility when she shifts between melee and range. So that's pretty good.
As the Emperor, this is why I was chosen! I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Doubt is for...
More fire.
As the
more
Emperor
fire.
commands, I act.
Okay, no more fire. Abelard, get your head back in the game.
Reduce to dust!
Thank you.
How may I serve the dynasty?
Very cool. Yeah, I really like the new, like all the new mechanics that comes with.
Rise to the top or get
Comes
left
with
in the dust.
implants, the galvanic stuff. It's gonna take me a little bit of time to get my head around it, but I'm thinking like after this episode, there's probably gonna be a lot of.
I cannot help but note that your
A lot of
cranial
talking,
augments
and
are
in that
different
episode-
from those I have seen before, Mistress Class.
I
Such
think we're gonna
implants are
do some
usually
of the
more
implant
extensive.
stuff too.
Nuncius is intrigued by their configuration and how you cope with the Psyker curse with such non-standard parameters of sacred iron.
Keep your claws to yourself, Master Corbelly. Lady Theodora gave me these augments. Speaking of this Psyker curse, some friends on the other side sent Nuncius their warmest greetings. They're curious about him, too.
Yeah. She is quite the abrasive character, idea. You don't wanna. If you throw shit at her, she's gonna throw it back twice as hard. And it must be so difficult to like go through your entire life with everybody being super scared of you. It must be terrible. All the time. So, let us get back to the funeral and demand a bit of answers.
Let us not dawdle.
So, yeah, they all want to fight. You had the nerve to come back after your tumble through the flames. Of course, I don't give up. And since you put me through the flames, I obviously have to take my revenge. Listen, Degan, I hate you, you hate me, but maybe we can set aside our differences for the sake of mutual target, so to speak. Oh, we'll see who's the target. Finally, boy. Okay, so I'm imagining that you know, like an action series when the characters they were going through an entire season and they kind of dropped their violent lives, and we kind of see them, but they still need an outlet for the violence, right? So they maybe go boxing, or they go to a bar and start picking fights with people every now and then to find their outlet. I imagine that Genius, she was so traumatized by what happened on Rykad and all the effort she put into Rykad only to have it blow up, or her having to blow it up, rather. And this recent rampage that we've been on, that is her outlet. It's just her working through her stress. And here is a bonus.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I will level you!
Right. There's a lot of enemies here though, so I hope, really hope, because you're dead, we are so far back. Yeah, let's put Idera back here. That would be safe. And Eogun. You could probably also be back there. No, Eogun. He can be back here and safe. Because Argenta is also going dead last. Okay, those guys kind of need to go. Maybe. Maybe we send Hipella back. Not Eogun. Hipella. Because you like it right out in the open. I keep telling myself. You love to be there. RG. No, that's kind of where we want Avalon. Or is it? Or is it? Abelard, you can also stand right in the open, just grab a little bit of attention. I'm also dead last, so maybe I'll stick to the back up there. Wesper, you can stay there though. That's pretty good. Yeah, picking a fight with this entire wedding probably isn't super smart, but let's go. Genius needs an outlet. So, Cass is gonna go. Ceremony guest. Sherrick also. So, RG.
Executing command.
Will this will kill them.
Terminated.
Nice. RG, why don't you try to take care of those guys over there?
A valid argument.
Thank you. Oh yeah, let's not do that mistake again.
I'll do it.
Get our Furious Recital up and going. Hopefully, some of these people
As
die.
the Emperor commands, trust is a prayer.
They did. Oh, almost. And I forget the front line again. Well, that's probably a good front line place.
The machine spirits approve.
And let's give us the dodge things.
Lucius, I'm relying on you.
And let's give well no, that is, we don't do that.
Executing command.
Yeah, why not? Let's try it. Right, so
Time to slaughter someone.
Capella is way too fast.
Let's get to it.
Dodgy, dodgy. So, Capella, maybe you go here.
As honor ordains,
And then we dance.
the shadows will see it done. Killing brings me no pleasure.
And then we maybe jump a little bit closer
As
to the
honor
tower.
ordains.
And can we jump all the way to the cloud? No, we cannot. But maybe if we kill that guy, we can
I
have two
shall
jumps.
not.
High momentum.
Yeah, maybe we just... Can we go here? Yes, we can. There's no enemies here, though. Do we just kill the completely murderous guy? Why
As
not?
the tenets demand.
And where it's
As honor ordains.
let's just try these things, right? What's the worst that could happen? And then execute
Let
them.
the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed. Death is a blessing.
You're so wonderful, Kibi. Like, a rogue
Trust
trader
me.
couldn't ask for a better executioner.
The shadows will.
See? See? She's great. And
I
also
shall
these
not
pirates.
fail.
We'll think twice. And... Oh, can we though? Can we though?
There is only death.
Oh yeah, but
Yours or mine.
we already used that, so we can't use the attack. Well, stuff happens sometimes, you know. It's we do make mistakes. It's all part of the thing that we do. But Kibella has a lot of dodge. She's gonna be fine. First mate again. He is not happy, and yeah, Argenta just dodges, and she dodges again because she's... Whoa. Yeah, and... Oh yeah, the combat servitor, he exists.
An offering of blood.
Well now. So...
Quiet, whispers. It's my toy, and I'm gonna control it myself.
Okay. Can we give a dodge to everybody here?
Will do.
That's probably a good thing, right? Let's kill him. Can we also do more damage to him? Yeah, we can. But first, you have exploits, so let's remove some armor from you.
Was that you? Or
There we go, and then we immolate
Will do.
soul, which did some damage. Definitely. So, Abelard. have a plan. Why don't you
Who, if not me?
move there?
Follow my lead.
And then we linchpin you. We also give some. No, we can't because we need two. Okay. Well, that's
On it.
you.
Victory
give us
is
also damage
imminent.
resistance, but that's clearly needed. That's only 16, so we should die pretty easily. Could have used charge. Do we just mangle? No. I wanna have.
One fewer target.
And you can bulwark yourself, so you take a little bit less range damage. It's gonna be great. And we have used all of our action points, so we're just gonna move up a little bit.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
Not the most efficient, but there's not a lot of people around here, so there's not many things we can do. Kibella just kind of went through them.
Out of my way!
They can try. They will definitely try. Okay.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Oh, yeah, I forgot about you. I just kind of want to... 0%. He said in Swedish. Yeah, let's try to hit Kibella for 0.
That
No,
is for
not
the-
21.
A waste of blood.
I'm sorry, Kibi. That was really dumb. I misclicked. It wasn't my intention. My intention was
Rejoice in
good.
battle!
Let Argenta help you a little
Be
bit.
strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Do you think my body was suffering?
One down, at least. Yeah, Abelard, I'm gonna want you to take care of Dagon here.
It will be done.
It's... He doesn't... He has a lot
At
of
your
it.
beck and call. A soldier would have been
Very
disciplined
good.
for such a performance.
Such a performance.
It will be done.
Dagon is definitely taking damage.
A valid argument.
Try.
You could do worse, but not by much.
Nice. So... Let's move the front line forward. And then give Kibel... No. But yes, actually. Give Kibella that. Because it's her turn now. And maybe Abelard. Yes. Okay, Abelard can't go through them without killing Kibella. Not like hitting Kibi. Well, you can always go up
I
here.
will do my duty.
That'll help later. Let's go there.
Death comes in silence.
And down.
Trust me.
Don't we just kind of... No, we don't. Oh yeah, we do. He needs to. He needs to. And that won't help us, right? No, it won't. Yes, so much of their armor is being reduced after we use their blade dance thing. Love that for us.
Show me what you've got.
Yeah. Miss! Whoa.
She did always want to be a mom.
On here, maggot.
An exemplary strike.
So, sorry, Kibella. That was, not very smart of us. Should have put some more dodge on you, but, you know, can't be perfect all the time. Not that we are perfect
There
at all.
is movement in the Empyrean.
And servitors are very dangerous. Can you reach the... No,
I'm
you
not so sure.
can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. It's okay. We can always give some dodge. If I can. And, can you... Yes, yes.
Anything else?
Forgot to put exploits. But that's okay. Order your Raven to go there. He may serve us as a... Sorry if you heard that. He may serve as a distraction. I really need to learn to like sit still with my hands around when I'm recording. You live and you learn. That's the way that works. I can run so far now. Love that for me. But why can't you? So maybe Argenta first, actually. Argenta.
I'll see to it, personally. It's as good as done.
So, can you see him from there? Right. But I probably can't see you from there, so that was probably done, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, it was. But I can run here and still see her. Okay.
I'll make it happen.
High momentum.
Might as well.
I'll do it. Power resides in the will of the righteous. Guided by faith.
Yeah, just stand out in the open like a badass.
As the Emperor commands. I'll do it. You,
Yes.
my Emperor. Doubt is for the weak.
So. Ah, it hurts. I hope so. the crematorium is going to have its hands full today. It definitely is. You've stopped shooting. Oh god. Oh no, Dad. Wonderful. Funeral den. This is the funeral dance we'll be proud of. Well, I had... finished Dagon. He tried to... Yeah, we're done with the firing squads for now. Yes, we shall. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, it's very terrible. But now this ill-gotten gains is going for a... exactly, Abelard agrees, is going to a good cause. Want to stay and watch? With pleasure. Yes.
A grave overestimation of your odds of survival.
They did over it, yeah. This is the funeral he would be proud of, right? And he goes up in flames. Very nice.
I'm restless.
Well, isn't that nice? Finally, we have leather armor, 30. Mesosa pattern arc rifle, but that's pretty good. But leather armor, we have most of our mediums is at 35 now, so we're just gonna get rid of those. Arsonist bracers. We don't need more of those. The Ripper. Always add to cargo space. More autoguns. Cool. That's. You find a surprisingly high level gear this early in the game now.
Keep your wits about you.
So, I mean, later the things we run into later must be absolutely insane. Absolutely insane number. Or must be, but that would be my guess. Anyway, let us go and finish this episode with a meeting. A very important meeting in Doloroso. Your request was fulfilled. The cultist den and the shadow quarters have been cleared out. Reputation with the Drusians, 200. Is it true that the pirates dance was your petitioner? Okay. Everybody does deserve a chance at redemption. Redemptive justice, as it were. I would like to see what they have to offer me. Now, in ascending order, so select all the things that we can trade, except for some provisions and some fuel. And trade. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Sanctified staff, Emperor's Wrath. Like I'm very good at losing stuff in the inventory. So I usually don't want to fill it with things because I tend to forget that I have them. So yeah, we've made it to level 3 with the Drusians. That's not bad at all. And in the next episode, we can leave Footfall behind forever. But first, RG, will you please do me the honors? Yeah, can you hold your weapon correctly? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Doesn't she look beautiful? I think she looks amazing. Plus dodge, that helped us a lot before, but now that you have this, maybe you don't have to dodge. Maybe you don't have to. Yeah, with this beautiful image right here, we are going to end this episode, and I will see you next time. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you saw. And goodbye.